Hey folks, Dr. Eric Hughes here. In today's video, I wanted to provide for you guys a couple of quick and simple exercises that you can perform to relieve discomfort from carpal tunnel syndrome. So when I'm assessing carpal tunnel syndrome, I'm looking more at the fascia or connective tissue rather than the muscles or joints themselves. When we take a look at the wrist, the anatomy of the wrist here, we've got something called a retinaculum, where it's like a thick, fibrous band of connective tissue that essentially holds the tendons in place. So we have muscles that go from our elbow all the way into our hands, and those tendons that help move our fingers or digits. What happens with carpal tunnel syndrome is that with repetitive motion, poor posture, so on and so forth, this band gets tighter and tighter and tighter. And what happens is that you start getting numbness and tingling in your hands. You might notice that from long periods of typing, playing video games, writing, things of that nature, and it's really uncomfortable and it's just bothersome. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple of exercises that you can do to hopefully relieve a little bit of that discomfort. The equipment that you're going to need are water bells, just like so. These are 3 pounds. You can use similar hand weights. I wouldn't go above 3 pounds to start. At the same time, also sitting on a stability ball. You can sit on a chair or whatever works for you, so long as you can keep your chest up, engage your core, and be mindful of your other essentials. Other than that, let's get going.
So what I'm showing you today is called the hand-wrist series. With each movement, want to make sure that you have lift in your chest, you're hollowing your abs, and your feet and knees are hip-width distance apart. This first exercise are called wrist curls. So I'm going to have my elbows at my sides, elbows at 90 degrees, and I'm going to have the bells loosely in my fingertips. I'm going to extend my hand down and then curl all the way up. The next movement are called maracas. So now my thumbs are on the top of the bells, and I'm going to be tossing the bell down, and the momentum of the water springs my wrist back up, and then I just focus on continue tossing down. And with all of these exercises, the water really does help with that dynamic type movement that we're looking after with this. Next is going to be what we call pouring in. So palms are facing away from the water, and then I am rotating my wrist in and out, and really focusing on that rotating in and using the water to help with that momentum. With this one, it's easy for the elbows to flare out to the sides, so just keep them at your sides. And then from here, we're going to be pouring out, so it's just the opposite. So now my palms are facing the water, and I'm rotating my wrists out, really encouraging range of motion in each direction. And now what we're going to be performing are figure eights. So with this move, your elbows come free from your waist, and then you perform a figure eight pattern with your wrists. Again, the bells are going to be held lightly in your fingertips. You can also reverse the figure eights just to get a little extra in the wrist series. It's a little tough to perform at first, but with some practice, you can definitely perform it. Again, following that figure eight pattern in and out.
So I hope you guys liked that video. Just as a reminder, I provide Revolution in Motion virtual group classes. This is a service I'm providing through Zoom. You can sign up on my website at hughesmoves.com. The classes are currently on Mondays at 8 a.m. And these classes are geared towards the fundamentals of Revolution in Motion. So if you are unfamiliar with Rev and Mo, if you've never done it yourself, but you like what you see in the videos, we can do this together in a group setting. It's very beneficial. You can use the exercises as you need, and you're going to learn all the cues and how to do them safely at home. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you next time.